going for as well, where they have Huhi diving the backline in the Rakan, the Yasuo popping off. It just makes this game so difficult for the AD carry to play.
The question I'm going to ask you, Dagda, is this is now the first Yasuo full caps as the time has run down. He's played Nautilus, Annie, Lissandra, Kragas, Aurelion, so predominantly those facilitate champions. This is the first real sort of...
Before he can get the full shove in.
Find out. Bin, however, while he's being targeted, Rocket Grab connects onto Elk. On's got a good amount of damage back. The root from the Gravitum, slowing down the engage. Bin's in trouble, already flashed, pushes, Yike under the tower, knocked back from the queue, the burning, the sapling, running, and I don't think it's going to be enough. Bin survives, bot lane survives, no kills secured. All of a sudden, though, there's a tower dive. Hans Summers the target, Munchkin smashed down from Shun. First blood secured, instant reply back as Mickey's got the CC, and his target is from the tower on Shun. He will be able to decoy to safety.
And that's disaster for BLG.
First into the river, and with the fact that Mickey and Hans Sama pushed in Alk and On, they've started this objective off. There is a potential engage. Level 5 for Shun, smite available to him. Level 4 for Yike. The engage on to Mickey's going low, forced to flash away to safety. They trade kills, 1-for-1, jungle for support, Dragon down to 1400, and Caps running for his life. He's still holding on to that last breath, waiting for a knockup. Hans Summer, level 5, stepping into the pit. There's a smite versus no smite, and the smite secures it. G2 get the objective, and Yike flashes away to safety. Elk has got red, white, that means let's fight! Hans Summer flashes over the wall, trying to get the rockets down, and Caps is the target. They get Dragon, but they lose another. 2-for-1 the fight. The objective goes to G2.
But bit of a mistake, but we're back to live.
Or indeed, already Cyclone being used. Caps is just solo killed by Shun. Easy peasy lemon squeezy for BLG. In London, things are looking. Gragas combination paying off. If they can get to Elk on the back line, maybe there's enough time to make plays for the rest of the squad. Nature's Grasp will force the flash. Rocket grab onto On. You used this flash a second ago. Great pick. Remember what I said about Mickey and the kills?
You even got Yago, who's on the way as well.
Look at that minimap. You called it, Dagda, perfectly.
Oh!
Crank the hook, connects. Shun is nearby, Cyclone's available, gets the knockup. Hansama is able to escape for now. Mickey is taken down where he stands. Hansama needs a few more seconds before it's available. Yagao will steal away the Super Mega Death Rocket, and it's sidestepped. All of a sudden, Yag looking for the re-engage.
We got the TP coming through. Broken Blade is here. Caps inside. Can they get the knock-off?
Explosive Cask is available. Where's it going? Broken Blade.
There it is!
On against the wall. 2 members knocked up, but there's not enough damage. There's not enough follow-up. It's G2 that lose their mid laner. Another kill secured for On, and BLG are in full control.
And they throw everything at them. G2 desperately tries to get a kill, get someone. They win at the end. But the play still very much in favor of BLG. They're able for BLG, I think, just looking at what happened on bot lane. But Broken Blade TP'd in. Bin has just been slamming against the turret of Shun.
Well, Shun is the target. 2, 1, and 4. Warrior tricks to buy some time. Moonlight Vigil comes out. Yike gets his second. On gets turned off. And G2 find 2 picks.
And just like that, the Blitzcrank starting to do work.
Hijack the Nature's Grasp, and he's using G2's weapons against them. That's a root onto 2. The Rocket Grab catches onto Elk, and Mickey goes down, but Hans Summer finds the kill. The second Dragon goes to G2 Esports, and they are not done yet. It is still a 3,000 from years gone by as they're taking control. Rift Herald number 2 has been started. Chronicler, do you reckon G2 want this fight?
Look at Elk's positioning. If you can't get to him, you can't win the fight. The rest of them standing in front of him.
Ghost and Flash available. Nature's Grasp. I think that's fantastic from Yike. Managing to split up BLG. Herald secured. Rocket grab. Pulls back Yagao. He goes golden thanks to the stopwatch. Broken Blade holding on to the ult. Separates them out. The breath is lost, and that's one on the board. Getting excited for Hans Summer, remains untouched. They lose Caps in the fight, but a second kill is secured. Hans Summer gets pushed by the all-out, but it's a 3rd kill secured for G2. They get the objective. They get the kills, and G2 are clawing them. It was his chains, right?
No. He hooked him. Mid-chains was Mickey.
Manages to get caught, and look, once again, following Mickey. Damage there onto Bin. 0, 1, and 6. Correction, 1-1-1 rather. As Bin is now running for his life, pulled backwards, and that's another kill. The 6 secured. By the way, that cull does not matter. The laning
thing up. Mountain Drake's really big here for either team.
All right, target's going to be Yike. Shun starts off that Cyclone. Multiple members from both sides. Grouping up. Nature's Grasp down. Yagao's hijacked his. It's blocked by the wind wall. G2 have lost a member. The barrel into the pit. Elk is the focus, but he flashes over the wall. He's on the other side of the rift. The G2 Esports are split. They're routed, and G2 are wrecked. Yes, there's one back there for Caps. Mickey may have saved his mid laner's life for now. The Ignite is tick, tick, tick burning, and Elk gets himself another. In the blink of an eye, BLG dominate G2, and with one more kill, they will ace this fight.
Everyone went for Elk, but he spooked. He hopped over the wall just as everyone in G... Yeah, trying to play back and forth, has left the Dragon as they know G2 started this.
There we go.
Up. Yeah, but now, look, BLG, they're fine walking in here. There isn't a huge amount of vision, but...
Nature's God's been used. Reminder, Wind Wall still available. Baron's gone so low. Inside the pit, G2 have secured it, but can they finish the fight?
Oh
the
my God.
Vigil has done so much damage. The Cyclone behind Elk is wrecking G2 Esports, and they are dominating.
You wanted a Baron throw, and G2 were willing to give it to you. They sit in the pit, the Infernum comes through, and G2 are wiped.
I'm gonna call not worth, guys. I don't know about you, but HGI gets a shutdown.
Well, he's got himself one. He will be taken out by Elk for the 8th time. That's 8 kills in this middle lane.
Particularly when you get these mountain drakes, when you start stacking them, one of the biggest win conditions for G2, which is kill Elk, becomes so much harder as the ultimate.
I love that hijacks away from the Nature's Gods. Caps is low, Hunt Summer's low. Moonlight Vigil puts them down. While Hunt Summer's got one back, the follow-up damage is simply too much to deal with. Yax trying to clear out that minion wave as Caps has found himself a route to safety. 4 members down. Mickey's up in 3 seconds time. G2 are hold.
That wing front behind a Broken Blade trying to assassinate Elk isn't really there. As G2 trying to step up to defend this tower.
Yagal's got the barrel. Yagal's hijacked it away. He catches Broken Blade with his own ability. Nature's Cross comes down. It's too little. It might be too late. Elk has slain yet another. 20 of his 25 team's kills involved. Pick up another. The tower falls as well. And while Hunt Summer remains untouched, it simply does not matter. He gets 1 kill onto Shun before Elk takes him down. Elk goes golden using that stopwatch with 1 more kill. The ace secured once more for BLG. They are inside the base and teleporting to the Nexus. BLG looking to start this series with a 1-0 lead.
It was close until it just was not. BLG, they flashed the FPX logo once more. They're looking to close out the game 1.
Fantastic, chaotic, entertaining, and it's BLG that strike first.
Almost 45 kills in about 30 minutes. It is exactly the type of game we in on. You can go 1-4, you can go 1-3-1, depending on how the mid lane matchups plays out. And G2 definitely took what happened in game 1 to heart, because this is as big of a Hansama 1v9 comp as you can do. I'm thinking back to the game that Knight had in particular on the Syndra. The amount of peel that he was available.
It's 4 minutes in, so I don't want to overblow this. But I do think Chronic, like you mentioned it in the previous game, looking at the Yasuo, looking at where Yike's pathing and decision-making is, as Mickey's in trouble, take it out. That's a solo kill in the bottom lane. Unable to punish the flashless Janna. Flame Chompers come down. Shun waiting in the wings, teleports out.
The Yagao needs to roam out of mid, but he's frozen the wave in itself.
Shun's nearby, Shun's nearby. This is a 4 versus 3, but Hunt Summer is so incredibly low. Howling Gale won't find its target. Dark Sphere, followed up by the root. Mickey's tanking the shots, and G2 get a kill. Now Yagao is joining. Level 5, doesn't have Spirit Rush available yet. Elk, blue and purple. He's caught by the Howling Gale. That should slow.
Or getting him killed.
But that's the thing. It's like, even if you get the... Oh, hang on.
Beautifully done! BLG combo in the middle lane. With the Soraka, it's okay emote. What's going to happen here? Ben teleports in. 4 members of G2 are around. He's rooted in place, locked up, held down, buying time, finds the stun. Broken Blade forced to tank it out. Nature's Cross comes down. Here comes Yagao. That gets the flash out of Broken Blade. G2 Esports get a kill. It goes to Hunt Summer as well. And now they're going to try to apply more pressure on the tower. Caps, can he find the stun?
Oh, Captain hits!
Finds it! Unleashes the power. Where's the rest of the members? That goes golden. Yagao using the stopwatch. Flame Chompers will not connect. On has arrived to the fight as well. Mickey's going low thanks to the Glitter Lance, and Shun is making his way top as well. 4 members of G2 chasing. The weak are scattered, and Yagao's wild growth manages to keep him alive. G2 on full retreat now. Tower still a focus. Multiple plates have fallen. Shun will get a kill back onto Caps. Flashes forward. Shun now looking for Hunt Summer with the Arctic Assault. He's slowed by the Glitter Lance. Cleanse comes out once more, and Hunt Summer still running for his damned life. Will be taken down by On. 2-1-2, and Supportal combat reigns supreme. Also play it safe and allow Bin to just do bin things.
So, Dagger, how you... Oh, hold up.
Well, let's find out. Yeah, that's an engage following onto Yagao. Caps has still got the ult available. Teleport's completed. Bin and Broken Blade arriving. 4 members of BLG are surrounding G2. Broken Blade's going low. He's still got all out and may not get a chance to use it. Forces the kill back. And Yike now flashes to safety. Howling Gale comes up. Monsoon is available. Mickey may need to pull that trigger so incredibly soon. Glitterlance falls just short. Zap tags on to Elk and he flashes forward through it. Bin finds another, and BLG string together 3 kills as G2.
Gragas Yasuo combo in game number 1. Now G2 trying to go a bit more standard for what we see in the meta at the moment, but that's not really working out for them. So for G2, what do they do after this? Because BLG aren't going to stop.
The kills used. Nature's Grasp dropped as well. Shun's thrown out the prison, but remember, this is just to keep members of G2 alive. Scatter the weak forward, captures the target, manages to escape for another. Here comes Bin. Caps flashes over the wall. Moonlight Vigil doesn't find anybody. The Howling Gale catches Elk. He used his flash earlier, and G2 find the kill. They find the shutdown. They find life in London. That's another secured onto one. The third onto Yagao. And in the middle of the rift, Shun starts
Multiple kills as well as a Baron.
Please keep in mind, that is a neutralizing force. G2 Esports need to use these Baron empowered minions to buy time, to pick up farm. There is still a significant disparity. There is also 20 seconds before the Dragon's Soul, and Broken Blade is the target. Shun has already used his ult. Yagao finds the charm, may need to Spirit Rush over the wall, and does so. Shun is jumped on. Hans Summers looking for another kill. He secures it and finds the shutdown. Copper Box goes mad as Yagao's now on the retreat. 4 members of BLG stepping away. Baron, but they're not done yet. The Zap tags Bin. The Soul is still available, which means the fight is 2. Ben needs to leap away to safety, teleporting from Broken Blade. That's 2 of them used in this extended engage. The Dragon has been started in G2. They are pushing BLG back.
London, do you believe G2 are starting to move in towards the Dragon?
Oh, Yagao goes forward, he's caught, he's stunned. This weak got scattered. The Dragon secured and so is the Soul. But it's Yagao that's taken down. Nature's Grasp splits up BLG and Shun is being chipped away, hammered away. It's time to get excited as Hans Summer and G2 come alive.
And for the first time in this game, G2 with a gold lead. And it all starts off with one of the most
influential. And he's played the best bait game that I've seen. Both the mid lane engage onto him as well as the river.
Oh.
Now, Yike, will he get out of this one? Scatter the Weak comes out. Flame Chomper's down. And that will be an easy kill. What's going to happen? It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
What's with the curl respects? 1 catch from Yagao. 1 time. With Bin actually getting on top of Hans, you're in deep trouble.
The charm doesn't find the target. Scatter the Weak! Unleash power! Welcome back, Caps!
There was no ult on Yagao 2. They move over towards the Baron.
Howling Gale will throw up. Shun Prison is unavailable. Mickey already exhausted. Nature's Grasp is down. Bin is looking to hop into the pit. He does so, but the Baron's secured by G2 in an ensuing fight. Shun is going forward. That's a resurrection coming out now for Bin, and the damage onto one sends him packing. Elk has not been able to fire. Elk did not get the red-white, but it's G2 that find themselves the kill. They've got the Baron already, and Broken Blade is holding members of BLG in place.
G2 learned a lesson from the last game. No group up, no ability here for Aphelios to get a big ultimate. BLG, they have position. If you lose both buffs, you're in trouble, and the TP comes through.
Broken Blade went to the bottom lane. G2 Esports are completely grouped up, but it's Yike that's tanking it for now. Shun is locked off from the rest of the crowd. Hard Summer gets another, gets excited, and gets on the front foot. Elk will take him down, but not before Caps kills Elk. G2 Esports have got the numbers advantage to engage. It was punishing BLG, but it's not done yet. Ben needs to be taken down by G2 and is done so. The Baron and Power Canyon Minion helping out. The Nexus turret will fall. The Nexus will be the focus. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, we've got a series on our hands.
It's a team fight meta, and G2 says, all right, we hear you. We'll draft for team.
On this Jan in preventing so many of those team fights from going the way of BLG, even preventing people like Bin from getting in. So coming back down to it, I like what G2 have. It's just a case of can they execute in the early game, because that's been the struggle.
Yeah, and looking at this, I do think there's also more pressure on them to do so, right? There's no Maokai, there's no Cassante, there is no guaranteed front line that no matter what.
Consumables for both of the respective bot laners. Yike now trying to hold the tower. Leap strikes forward, Spectral more as well. The leap and the tower ends up being a trade 1-for-1. The first by bonus goes to Bin.
I mean, that'll be nice for Bin. He gets the reset, pick him
Away. Had they gone for the dive, problems could have arisen.
again. Though, is G2 investing into topside Shun, spots Caps.
Oh, look for the charm, holding on to it for now. Caps flashes away. He gets these 2 charges on that Spirit Rush. The charm still connects. Caps goes down, drops the tippers as well. Shun has a crushing blow. The shield comes up for a second longer, and Yagao stays alive. Yike's running for his life, and on once again. Flashes forward, the Clitolons, the health picks, the charm from Yagao! It's not done yet! Broken Blade throws down the Noxian Guillotine! And it's a trade of a 1-for-1 in the top lane!
Finally, G2 get.
A lot of damage available as the Divine Sundra's already picked up for Bin with those 2 kills. Yikes looking for Shun, who manages to get past the Flame Chompers and is forced to flash! The Heartbreaker and the chip damage was way more than I was even expecting. Well played by G2 on the bottom lane. Well, that
enabling Bin and allowing him to actually be a pressure point against the top laner without TP as big as Caps.
Caps again, this time jumped on, Decimate, Incinerate, Summon Tippers, Cyclone 1, Cyclone 2, Stopwatch buys time, but the Super Mega Death Rocket goes wide! Moonlight Vigil just about does it! BLG pick themselves up the kill. Doing well, they could have done so. They elected to go for the 5v5s. Based on what you've seen from BLG in the LPL, Dagda, do they have the self-control to do so? I'll ask you to think about that for a moment, as Yike will be backed up by Mickey, teleport coming in from Caps. No flash available, Tippers is though. Cyclone is already knocking them up. Tippers will land beautifully onto Shun's head. The follow-up is there. Yikes, looking to break the hearts of BLG. Steals away the counter-strike, finds the stun, and Broken Blade finds another. And Summer's excited. He's got the red buff, but he does get charmed up.
And there is your answer, Trev. They're going to try and get up the Yagao.
Oh, waiting for the reset. Yikes forced to back away. The tower's
Not able to pick it up just yet, but the gold close to equalize as all Bin.
Oh, there's the initiation once more. Caps picks up the kill. All of a sudden, the gold is dead even. For G2 Esports, they will lose their mid-outer turret. And again, at this point in both of the previous games, BLG had a larger lead. Broken Blade is jumped on, is running away, will not be able to be saved by the Eye of the Storm. The Monsoon is held, and with the...
Safe, as they're going to start up the Baron here.
This is just a straight flip, that's the question. Bin on the teleport.
They want his teleport. They want to try and get it out of him.
Okay, so that means we want G2 to peel. If that teleport starts to be chummed, they gotta peel. Bin is already in the middle lane. Baron's down to 4,000. Bin's arrived. That's Elise the Howling Gale catching up onto 1. They found a kill. Yagao is just blown up. Now G2 have to fancy a shot. Shun gets caught up by the Flame Choppers. Heartbreaker over the wall. Elk goes forward. Red, white, Moonlight Vigil. Baron secured. But can G2 get away? Caps running low, stays alive. Disintegrates Shun in the river. And Bin is running for his life. 5 members of G2 alive, and they're not done yet. Chasing on to 1. Yike hasn't found the CC, and Elk Red turns away. Green and white now got that range. I don't know if he really wants to TP in instead, holding Flash Ignite, making his way forward. Broken Blade catches himself a Jax, decimates away, crippling strikes down, and Yagao's charm goes wide. Hansama follows the rest of the squad. Yike is on a rampage, and he's looking to break the hearts of the LPL. He's got himself another. And
step of the way.
And you see BLG just, they can't find anything.
Oh, look at this from Yagao. Super Mega Death Rocket goes a little bit wide. Hansama chasing the kill is forced to flash for his life. Shun's not done yet, and he gets the shutdown. But on the backside of it, Caps is able to get Yagao back. Oh, Hansama
here for BLG. A GA and a stopwatch for G2 as they got caught.
Oh, they do indeed. Disintegrate fired out. Caps being burned down by Elk. He drops Tippers, uses Hourglass, and Elk forced to kill, forced to safety, but he gets the kill. Hansama and Yike are knocked up into the air. Shun's done so well. Yike forced to ult over the wall. 2 quick kills for BLG. inside the Dragon Pit, and Broken Blade needs to pull off a miracle. Bin goes forward, managing to find the Counter-Strike stun and force G2 away. G2 lose 2 members and they lose a Dragon.
G2 were split out. They weren't in a position.
We've been talking about for like 2 games. Get onto the backline at the beginning, and now start of the Baron.
There's no Monsoon available for Mickey. Yike is stepping forward, will not be able to get into the pit. Broken Blade looks for the apprehend. Yike's looking for the CC, but they're split, they're routed, they're wrecked. Broken Blade gets enough heal from that Q to stay alive. Caps is alive, Tippers is there. He drops it onto the head of Elk, but there's no one to chase. Super Mega Death Rocket goes wide. Yike is trying to get himself a kill. He manages to steal away Yagaozari, but now needs to back up. Instead, looks for that kill, gets himself one more. Now Yike is chasing on. Hansama has been able to spawn back in and is trying to find Bin. The zap, the rockets, the pow-pows, all they need. Bin is able to leap away to safety. Barons are being removed from members of BLG. That is crucial for G2 Esports. The recall coming out, and that's not going to be enough. Hansama gets the kill. The delayed time.
Have the better position on the map. You can see it there. Bin can be such a threat on towards the top side. On. He's caught though.
Completely caught out. Heartbreak secured. Just pathing the wrong direction, and G2 they're chasing forward. Yagao forced to Spirit Rush to safety, and Hansama good for G2 or BLG right now. G2 are split up. Obviously they've lost the tower. That's not good. But they are at risk of being flanked. Broken Blade threatening the Ghost, threatening the Apprehend, teleport being channeled. Broken Blade uses the stopwatch. He's on it, wasn't a bait. Manages to jump onto Elk, stepping forward. Noxian Guillotine still available but not used, as all of a sudden with Hansama down, G2 are running for their lives. Elk stays alive. Broken Blade is killed. Mickey is killed. Caps and Yike are the last one standing, and BLG punish G2 Esports. Ow!
That is a heartbreaking mistake.
BLG will go 2-1 in the series. They were 1 win away from advancing in MSI.
We talk about the difference between how
into G2.
And that's the thing, I think you have options here as G2 to try and play for those early wins, especially when you look at Broken Blade in this top side. We've seen G2 every single game in this series so far give resources towards that top side. If you're now able to get those onto a chase, you have a lot of poke damage that can try and come through before these fights start off onto Yagao and Elk, and just make it very uncomfortable. And even then, as you start to reach in, Elk and On will catch that massive wave and also be in a position to freeze this away from Hansama and Mickey.
Look at the rotation. Mickey is coming up as well, trying to take down Yagao here.
Yike already showing presence. Helped out in the bottom lane. Body slam. Pushed away. First blood to G2, to Caps and Yike. And they managed to take some play.
Side of the map. But this first Herald fight, pivotal for BLG.
Let's see if they're going to be able to achieve much here. G2 already moving in. Mickey's there.
Well, there's the engage. Yagao goes with a glacial path forward. Ring of Frost goes down. Mickey's the first to fall. Kill secured by Shun's Viego. The Herald down to 1,400 hit points. Ons arrive to the fray. The ebb, the flow, the Aqua Prison, and BLG, they pick up the skirmish.
Well, thank you. Immediately throws down the Herald mid.
All right, very quickly as the engage now goes forward, Elk will be dropped. Hansama and Mickey find that kill. I think I have the briefest of the gold advantage to Hansama on the Aphelios. Those early levels, those early trades, and that early gank from Yike working out. Shun appreciating that and instantly jumping onto Mickey. The Unbreakable buys so much time. Maybe Quickshot does cast a curse that bottom lane. Heartbreak forward. Again, Moonlight Vigil's on cooldown. Cleanse used. Flash needed, yep. Hansama continues to run for his life.
You want to make sure they can slam that home. Moving towards Broken Blade in this top side.
Blade's the target. Will be caught inside the tomb. Then continues to chase. Fires out the needlework. One last frost shot will secure it. It is just timed out before the Dragon fight. Yike stepping forward, level 9, goes all out, thrown, Heartbreaker away, Shun stays alive, but it's Elk that finds Hansama. G2 Esports are so split up that Elk is able to cull him down. Now Cabs in and amongst the fray. The explosive cast comes up, but there's no damage, there's no follow-up, there's no G2 to finish the fight.
You can't fight on these spikes. All BLG want to do at this point in the game is fight you. Your Aphelios should never die. Like that, right? So Illusion is taken down.
Oh, I mean, look at this. Hansama's the target. The culling this time round is blocked by the Unbreakable. The tidal wave, however, sends Hans in the air. The needles are fired, waiting for the snip, snip, snip. Bin can't find him, but the Heartbreaker does. Instant reply, though, as Yike throws up the explosive casket to 1 foot. A little bit of damage there from Elk, but that Ty Caller's blessing. Bin's making his way from the middle lane. Winter's Bite won't find a target. The Fissure is still up. The Moonlight Vigil too. Unbreakable. That's a big cooldown. Red, white, Hans Summers the target in this fight. Tidal Wave will not send him up, but the re-engage is good. Aqua Crimson buys some time, and Hans Summers simply cannot stay around long enough. BLG have got one, have got two. They are looking for the third, and they're not done yet. The Dragon was ignored, and G2 were up. BLG now, once again, continuing the pressure. Captures the target, he's caught out, he's rooted in place. Blade of the Rune King comes out, and Elk is unstoppable. Caps just gets punished. Listen, it is going to be a big, big fight. G2 Esports with one potential last shot remaining. Elk is just dominating. 6-1 and 14, 3-0. It's going to be so hard, but it's the only way that G2 can buy some time.
Oh, but even if you kill Elk, Bin is level 16. Gwen, monster fed as well. They need a miracle here.
Let's see what they can do. Bin steps forward. Snippety snip snip. Shun's gonna back away with that ultimate. The engage forward. Hans Summers the target for now. Yike has been able to push Elk away, but Elk stays alive. That stopwatch is buying time. Caps looks for him and finds him, but at what cost? 3 members of G2 are down. It's all up to Broken Blade, and it's not gonna be enough. The ace for BLG. BLG will eliminate G2 from MSI. BLG advanced to the next stage in their lower bracket run towards finals.
BLG will take down the LEC's last hope.